Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Jen. This is your daily reading for today, April 22nd, 2019. I originally had it recorded and uploaded, and I couldn't figure out why I was having so many troubles uploading it last night. And then when I went in just a little bit ago, I realized that the video was supposed to be 23 minutes, but it said 2 hours and 16 minutes. And as I started to play it, it slowed down to extremely slow motion. So I'm re-recording it. There was a reason why I left the cards on the table last night. I usually clean them up, and I'm glad I didn't. Unfortunately, you don't get to see me shuffle, but you see me shuffle in every other video. Okay? So you know I do shuffle my cards. Okay? So I am going to just scoot these ones out of the way, and I am going to go over the original cards that were laid out. Okay? Now, the first thing that I picked up on when I did this reading last night was the first two cards that were laid out, the Lovers and Temptation. This combination screams third-party relationship, screams cheating and infidelity, okay? And it is about being tempted to be drawn into a relationship that significant other already has somebody, okay? Or you're drawn into another relationship and you already have somebody. But this is like the perfect combination for a love triangle, okay? And somebody is very alluring. It's like a magnet. And even in here, there's Adam and Eve. There's the tree of knowledge, the apples. So I feel like somebody knows what they're doing, and some mastery is about control. This is somebody who is trying to gain control over their emotions and over this temptation. I feel there is somebody trying to resist, but the temptation is extremely strong. And this is also somebody charging forward, focused. So I feel like somebody is focused on you, or you are focused on somebody else. But one party is focused on the other. Okay? And the temptation is very strong. You know, it's hard to resist. It's like taking two earth magnets, sticking them together. You ever try to pull apart two earth magnets? It's not impossible, but it's close to impossible. This is the kind of alluring energy that is associated with this, whoever this is for, okay? I know this reading's not going to be for everybody, but this is for someone. And we had the Queen of Swords reversed. The Queen of Swords reversed is somebody who is not thinking clearly. She is insane with jealousy, okay? She's also could be someone who does not act with integrity. Upright, this queen is very truthful and honest and just. She does the right thing. She digs for the truth. Reverse, she doesn't dig for the truth. She could be covering up lies. Instead of digging them out, she's covering them up. So somebody's covering up. This is a female energy. This could be you, or this could be another woman. Okay? Just saying. But there's definitely a cover-up. And there's temptation there. But somebody's being pulled into two different directions. Karma is in the middle here with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the energy of karma. The Wheel of Fortune is destiny. So you're being called. You're being messaged. You're getting communications. You're being messaged by somebody that's trying to pull you into a third-party relationship. There's multiple ways of looking at this, but you're here trying to balance yourself. This is about balancing two relationships, I feel. Two lives. I keep being drawn to that the female has two men or something like that. Whether it is that you feel like you're not being treated right in your current main relationship or what the issue is. But because you're trying to balance, I think you have two. You're being lured in, being pulled into another one, which is going to create a third-party scenario. Another part of you is being pulled to walk away from it. There's the high road and the low road. The temptation is to take the low road, but you are still seriously thinking about taking the high road. This could also be indicating your committed relationship that you are in, making the decision to leave, to eliminate the third party, and possibly go off into another direction. What I'm saying is, you might be in a committed relationship right now. Whether it's that you're not happy, I will show you the other cards in a moment. But leaving one relationship and walking away from one and going to another. Okay. Meanwhile, until you do that, I feel like I feel like you're being possibly giving into temptation. You're trying to control that urge. This is mastery. You're trying to master your emotions. You're trying to master control over the sexual energy. I feel like there's a very strong sexual desire, sexual attraction that is just totally driving you crazy, driving you insane. There's communications back and forth. And like I said, you're trying to do a balancing act. Trying to keep the two separate. And this is somebody who needs to make a decision, one or the other. This is a karmic thing. You might be in a karmic relationship with one. And that karma contract, it's possibly coming to the end of its cycle. And this is about walking away and starting over. So there is a possibility that you are teetering on a breakup and going with somebody else. But because the temptation is here and the Lover's card is here, and the Two of Pentacles is here, even with the Chariot, I feel very strong that if you're not already, that you are being drawn into an adulterous type relationship. If you are the man watching this, just kind of flip it a little bit. But because this is a woman, this is definitely feeling like a woman getting drawn in. So if you're a man, you may have to step up your game because you are in danger of possibly losing this woman. Okay? Because one of the other cards that came up was the Ten of Cauldrons reversed. This is the Ten of Cups. This is somebody who's not completely happy. It's like, I get the image, there's something missing. She feels that there is something missing. Okay? And she's trying to master her emotion. She's trying to get over it. But there's still this communication. I think there's a lack of communication between you and her. If you're the female, there's a lack of communication between you and your significant other. So yes, you're left trying to balance the two. You're trying to turn this Ten of Cups upright for your total happiness and bliss. Okay? Another thing is with this Ten of Cups, tens are completions. So you're not quite there yet. So it's not over yet until the fat lady sings, just saying, okay? That's an old saying. But yet you're trying to balance the two. You're being drawn into this other situation while you're still in one. Or vice versa, like I said, if you're the male watching this. This is what's going on with your woman. And yes, she is seriously considering walking out on this. Okay? We also had the World card reversed. The World card reversed is something still not completed. This is a cycle. This is a cycle. This is karma not completely finished yet. So I feel like somebody's trying to hang on. And with the Ace of Swords reversed, that is definitely somebody not severing ties. So she is torn. This woman, whoever it is, whether it's you or a woman that you're dealing with, that you're involved with, this woman is torn. This is a woman that is torn between two lovers. I'm just going to say it. She's torn between two lovers. And, I mean, it started out as sexual, a very tempting. It's like something she couldn't resist because she felt there was something missing in her current relationship. Okay? She is still holding on to her current relationship, or you are trying to hold on to her. Universe is calling to sever this tie, but there's delays and resistance. Okay? And we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Strength card that came out next when I did this. The Strength card is about courage, mustering up the courage, and not being afraid to stand on your own, as being single, on your own, abundant. I think a severance of this relationship, what relationship it is, brings more of a sense of satisfaction, more of a knowing your worth. Which leads to the Four of Rods. Stability. Structure. Solid foundation. But there's definitely one of these two people, and I think you know which one it is. Whether it's the current relationship that you're in or the second one, this woman knows which one is which. She knows which one is the one that she needs to get away from. Another possible scenario with some of you could be still the third party situation with the woman involved with two people, where she felt like, still with the same theme, or she felt unfulfilled. Okay? It may have taken the alluring, the temptation of getting involved with somebody else to realize what she really had. She may be realizing what she really had, that she really did not need to go outside of this marriage or this relationship. What was really needed was opening up communication. That's what was lacking, I feel, in the original relationship. As far as the Eight of Cups, walking away, it's definitely walking away from one of them. Severing ties with one. You have to find that inner strength to do it. And find that self-worth and that integrity and that, that knowing your value, being proud of where you are, and the abundance that follows with the stability. This is either building a new foundation with someone else, the second person you were getting involved with, or strengthening or rebuilding the original relationship. This is what I'm feeling here. Okay? And then the Oracle card that had come out originally was very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So this is basically, you're running out of time playing both of these people, trying to decide where you want to go. One of them, you get knots in your stomach. The other one just flows and feels right. You have to make the decision for yourself. The hourglass is almost empty. Time is running out. You have to sever ties to somebody. Let the cycle end. Let karma have their way. And get back that self-worth and that self-confidence again. This is about confidence and courage. That's about confidence. Also courage. So you need to get that courage back, and you need to get your self-confidence back. And build that firm, solid foundation. And get back to your happy place, a happy home. Okay, so this is what I had for you for today. I'm going to re-upload this video. Hopefully this one goes. The last one, I don't know what happened during the recording. I had to delete it. Okay, so if you like a personal reading, see this description box below. Please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.